Welcome back. Joining me now for this week's Mending Monday segment, presented by our sponsors at Save the Michaels, is the founder, Avi Israel, joined by Tina Johnson and Kathy McQueen. Hi, everyone. Thanks so much for joining me.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you for having us.
We've been having these Mending Monday segments, having honest conversations about addiction, which is a really hard topic, a taboo topic for people to talk about. So I want to open the floor up with you ladies to share a little bit about your stories with your children. Do you want to start, Kathy?
Go ahead.
Yes, I lost my son Gabriel Gillen March 10th of a fentanyl overdose. I was blessed to be with him in the hospital when he passed away. It's just a struggle for most of his life. Save the Michaels was like a godsend for him. He visited there frequently. A lot of things like mental illness played a part in it, and unfortunately he thought he was okay. So he used drugs to cover that up, and he was a wonderful young man, lovable, caring. He'd tell me, "Mom, come here, I want to show you something." And he would show me where the homeless people lived in that community, and he touched a lot of people's lives.
Yes.
My son's name was David Lee Forsythe. He passed away January 12th. I got that dreaded phone call that a parent should never get. He struggled with drugs as well for the last 13 years. But he too went to Save the Michaels, and he touched a lot of people's lives there. And when I started coming there, I set up a coffee and snack bar for his memory. And I got to meet some wonderful friends that he made there. And they provide so much counseling and help for the unhoused or people struggling with addiction and mental health issues and things like that. My son also played in many bands and did wonderful things, touched so many people's lives. It's just really heartbreaking as a mom to know that your son or daughter or a loved one, husband, struggling with addiction. And I met Kathy. She came to my son's birthday party and an ice cream social, and we do special events there now, trying to get other moms to come. And we become best friends, and we text each other now and share the different struggles that we have and the joys that our sons did bring us, because even though they had struggles, they still were good. They really need us. We need to be present and things like that.
Well, you two have gone through the unimaginable for a parent. And Avi, I know you wanted to bring these ladies in to share their stories, just to let viewers know about the compassion that needs to be there for parents dealing with or any family member dealing with someone that is struggling with addiction.
So, there's a stigma that goes along with addiction, and there's a misunderstanding that everybody has. Everybody thinks that every person that's addicted did that to themselves. And our society does not accept addiction as a disease. It's a chronic disease that can be cured in a way. What I mean by cured, you can go into remission the same way that cancer is. What we need to do, and a lot of us need to understand, first of all, understand what your loved one is going through. Okay? Understand that underneath that monster that you're looking at, behind that mask, there's a person that you love. There's a very sensitive person. There's a very lovable person that does not want to be there. People with addiction and mental health go through their own struggle, their own guilt, their own shame. You just need a little bit of help and try to get over it. I'm going to tell you a story of what happened with my son. my son attempted suicide the first time on May 17 of 2011. At the CPAP unit at ECMC, we were told that he was a liar, he was just faking it, he was not going to take his life, take him home. And when I called his counselor, who worked for Catholic Health, her instruction to me were, your son was not going to do it. Your son was just faking it. He wanted attention. You better change the locks on your door, and you better make sure that he's not in the house because he's going to steal and rob you. Well, he did not, but we did what the counselor told us. One day, my wife Julie came home, and the screen on the back window was cut. She knew Michael was in the house. She went through the house calling Michael. She found Michael in his bedroom, in his closet, in the back of the closet, with a bag from a fast food chain. And all he said was, "Mom, I don't want to be alone. I want to be with you." But we followed the instruction that that counselor gave us. There is no such thing as tough love. It's an oxymoron. Love cannot be tough. What we need to do, and this ladies know it, hug your kid. Tell them you love them.
And educate yourself about
Yes.
the disease,
Exactly.
right? And that's what you do at Save the Michaels. You are there not only for the people facing addicts, you're there for the entire family to give them that help and support to love, because this is a disease. And you're doing such amazing work. And ladies, my heart goes out to you that your sons lost their battle with addiction, but for you to stay working with Save the Michaels and giving back and supporting other families is a testament to your characters. So thank you so much for coming in
Thank you for
and
having
sharing
me.
more.
Thank you.
Viewers, if you would like more information on everything our sponsors are doing for Western New York, just visit SaveTheMichaels.org. Thanks again for coming in.
Thank you.
Thank you.